Whatever's meant, can't get forgiveness. Peace is politician. Revolution in the bottom of the fire. And the stars are of the sky. Only answer to the problem is peace. Ain't no question, it's just people. Talk is cheap. We feel we even scared. Culture certain how the sun is spent. It's a complicated. The solution is so simple. It's people. Love people. That's the end of everybody's evil. And the best things that the end of people. It's just people. Love people. One day later, world so full. I believe the remedy starts around the people. Love the people. That's the end for me. See, ain't no questions. People love people. It's just people love people. Wow, they let anybody in here.
We're going to get started in 2 minutes, right at 8 o'clock, so if everybody in the lobby could find a seat, that would be great. 2 minutes. You are a member of the WLMS Honors Choir. Would you please make your way to in front of the stage? Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Students, parents, families, esteemed board members, thank you so much for joining us this morning. First item of business to get us started, allow me to welcome Aparna Acharya to the stage to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. If you wouldn't mind, please rise to join her. Thank you.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Aparna. Thank you so much, 8th grade. Thank you guys so much for setting a great example. Just a reminder, I know we're a little bit out of practice, but for this all to work and for us to celebrate all of the people who we need to celebrate, we've got to make sure that we're paying attention and being as respectful as possible. 8th graders, again, great job. Thank you for your help. Welcome. And our next order of business after the pledge, allow me to introduce Mr. Ferguson and the WLMS Honors Choir, who will present our national anthem. Please rise. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Ferguson, Honors Choir. Great job with the national anthem. Sounds beautiful. Once again, welcome to our awards presentation. As sports have returned, as our concerts have returned, this is one of the final pieces of the puzzle in terms of getting almost back to normal. So thank you so much. It is wonderful to see parents and families joining us this morning as we get back to our tradition. The purpose of our awards program is to identify and give recognition to those students who have achieved high academic honors, have demonstrated leadership and citizenship in school, and have achieved a high level of athletic competence. And once again, thank you so much for joining us. Without further ado, we're going to start our program this morning with our academic subject awards, and leading us off will be the science team. Mr. Condon.
So every year, about the third quarter of the year, we recommend students high school honors classes. And this year, we recommended more than 40 8th graders to take high school honors science next year, which is really great. Which meant we had a lot of students we could choose to recognize today for this honor of this, for science academic achievement. We only got to choose 4, so we'd like to recognize 4 students today. A big part of science is learning to collaborate with your peers. I had a student who spoke last night on television who was a little concerned that he was going to have to speak to the TV crews, and he said, "Oh, I'm going to become a biologist or a biochemist, and so I don't have to ever speak to people." And I told him that, no, he would speak to groups like you, hundreds of people at a time at conferences. So working together is a real important skill for all scientists, and scientists very, very rarely work alone. Now, I do have to tell you, I did have a friend once who studied skunks, and she did work alone because, well, you can imagine why. Working together is important. That's why we always use groups in our science classes. I often change my groups so that kids get to experience students with other perspectives and who they get an opportunity to work with other people. Our first recipient today is one of those students that I could put into any group, and not only could she work with them, but she could help make those students productive. And that's a really valuable and rare skill for anyone. But for her quality, for the quality of her work, her ability to help others, and her willingness to drive class discussions, we wish to recognize Maya Ledoux for our first.
Why is a powerful question. Little kids sometimes ask this question to no end, and I joke with my students as I'm getting to know them about how annoying their younger siblings are when they ask it so much. But that simple question is linked to curiosity, problem solving, and deeper thinking. These are some of the qualities of a good scientist and the qualities that this individual who has been nominated for the Science Award demonstrates. This young scientist constantly challenged me in 7th grade with their questions and connections about different science topics. This individual continued to do the same in 8th grade and excelled in class. These are some of the whys that I award Aparna Acharya the 2nd Science Award.
So I remember giving this student an assignment in one of the year's first IWAs. It involved doing a bit of research into an ancient and a completely debunked theory about human development and behavior. The idea of the assignment was to determine if the hypothesis was a valid one. All of the other students in that IWA thought the idea was a good one, except for this one student who argued that the idea was flawed. Of course, he was right. Our next science award goes to Andrew Nevins. Andrew's love of science. One day I was stopped in the hallway by a student who wanted to share with me a simulation called John Conway's Game of Life. It was a perfect simulation of genetic change over time. And I wish that here at the end of the year we had time to explore it with all of you. If you get a chance, John Conway's Game of Life. I had first met this student when he joined our Lego robotics team. He was a very dedicated engineer and programmer. Mr. Williamson and I have watched him grow and become a leader of the club and a resource for all the younger members. Today, our final science award goes to Michael Ouellette. Mr. Khan called Michael his unofficial assistant teacher.
One day I hope you look back on my class and remember how Shakespeare taught you that the course of true love never did run smooth, or how Pony Boy reminded you to live in the moment, enjoy every second, because nothing will instead. When I thought about this award, I thought about iReady scores, classroom discussions, and work done in class. I believe that I have selected 2 outstanding students that represent my classes and the subject I love to teach. They have demonstrated growth in my subject, passion for writing, and a love for reading. Please welcome me in presenting my Excellence in Language Arts Awards to Andrew Davis and Carmen Vasquez.
time I've watched her confidence as a writer grow. She is motivated, focused, and has written some of the top narratives from a student that I have ever read. The first Language Arts Award goes to Olivia Souza. Not begin the year with us, but when he joined Windsor Middle School, it was like he had been here from the start. He actually had come in as I was out on maternity leave, and one day Mrs. Hess texted me saying, "You're going to love this kid." Turns out she was right. He has been such a great addition to the classroom, and I think as the school as a whole. The second Language Arts Award goes to Ramel Walton.
One of the goals at the middle school is to establish a solid reading foundation and to foster lifelong readers. There's nothing more rewarding than to watch your students develop and grow as readers. The two recipients of the Reading Award took risks and met challenges along the way. I am proud to present this year's award to Abby Bushnick and Vinny Vittora.
Another boy for you!
I'm presenting these awards on behalf of Mrs. Prather, who could not be here today. These three students have shown tremendous growth and resilience, especially this year. They have continued to grow beyond expectations. They are leaders and always do what is expected of them and sometimes more. It is with great pleasure and pride to announce the three winners of the Reading Award: Jemiah Fuller, Jimmy Johns Dorsey, and Tyrone Walters.
Good morning. Next up, we have mathematics. Every year, we're asked to select students that exemplify what it means to be a mathematically proficient student. A student who consistently pushes themselves and their peers. A student who exhibits a positive attitude towards learning and who perseveres. That's the key word, perseveres even when things get tough. This year's recipients for the Honors Algebra Awards are as follows: Peyton Smith and Nathan Nadu.
Hello, my name is Mr. Getz, and I'm new this year, first year teacher. What's up? As you can see, I'm wildly popular here, so I have the honor of presenting the two pre-algebra awards I believe both of these students are someone who exhibited positive attitudes, excellent classroom participation. They persevered on every task. They had great work habits and excellent classroom behavior. The first is Olivia Dambois. The second is Maya Woodward. Good morning. Presenting our World Language Awards on behalf of Mr. Mayer, who unfortunately could not join us this morning. Two very special 8th grade students who have absolutely set themselves apart and have prepared themselves for success at the high school level in the area of Spanish language. Please join me in congratulating our World Language Award winners, Sanjana Good and Aparna Acharya. Congratulations, ladies.
Good morning. Thank you all for coming to our 8th grade award ceremony today. Every year, 8th grade teachers have the opportunity to choose certain students that have excelled above and beyond in each of our particular classes. Mrs. Hess and I are honored to share with all of you today two very talented students that have excelled in social studies class this year. When choosing candidates for this particular award, we always look for students that have excelled as an all-around student, meaning they are strong academically, but also possess social skills that afford them the opportunity to be active learners as well as great collaborators. Both students that I selected this year for the Social Studies Award in my class were excited to learn every day, and I could count on them to participate in class. They are amazing team players while also possessing amazing individual qualities as learners. This was evident as they were timely in all of their work, asked great questions, and went above and beyond in their overall performance. These two students will have very successful and meaningful high school careers and a future ahead of them. Congratulations to Peyton Smith and Nick Burton. Thank you for making class fun this year and being such great students. Your passion for learning will be greatly missed next year.
The two students I chose to receive the U.S. History Award this year have shown excellency in every sense of the word. Throughout the year, their work ethic, responsibility, and positivity never faltered. They continue to go above and beyond and be leaders in their class, which wasn't always the easiest. Whether it was representing WLMS at the Memorial Day ceremony or just helping their peers, they represented the school remarkably. I know both of them will go on to do great things, and I can't wait to see what their future holds. This year, the U.S. History Award is presented to Abby Guyette and Nate Davis.
Moving on from our class-specific academic awards, I'm pleased with Ms. Domler here also to announce our school-named awards, which have already been handed out for the most part this year. Students have already been recognized in various ways. It's important to us, though, that they get this final recognition in front of all of their peers and families. The first award to present this morning on behalf of Superintendent Parkhurst is the Connecticut Association of Public Schools Superintendents Award, the CAPS Award. This award is given by Mr. Parkhurst, our superintendent, to two 8th grade students who are active in our school and community and routinely take on a leadership role. When I announce the names, I'm sure everybody will agree that they are absolutely deserving recipients as leaders and community members. Please join me in recognizing this year's CAPS Award winners, Peter Annis and Abby Gayette. Presenting the next award, Ms. Donler.
All right, our next award is the Connecticut Association of Schools Scholar Leader Award. The Connecticut Association of Schools has established a statewide program for middle school scholars leaders. The program is intended to give public recognition to 2 students from each middle school in Connecticut who have distinguished themselves in terms of outstanding scholarship and leadership in the school and the community. On Monday, June 6th, we had the pleasure of attending a statewide dinner that was held to honor these students. The CAS Award went to Michael Ouellette and Abigail Rockwell. Names will be inscribed on a plaque that is on display in the main hallway of the school. And now Mr. Prinstein to announce the CAS Awards.
Thank you. The next award is actually the CABE Award, which is presented by the Connecticut Association of Boards of Education in conjunction with our own Windsor Locks Local Board of Education. I'm representing the board this morning. Board member Jim McGowan, thank you for joining us. The CABE Award is given to 2 students who exhibit exemplary leadership skills. This year, I'm proud to announce that our CABE Award, presented on behalf of the State Board of Education, went to Aparna Acharya and Nick Burton. Congratulations. Presenting the next award, which is the American Legion Award, will be Ms. Domler, and I'd ask Ms. Pelletier to make her way to the stage on behalf of the American Legion. Thank you.
The American Legion Award is presented to 2 8th grade students in recognition of their leadership, scholarship, and service. The students' names will be inscribed on a plaque that is on display in the main hallway of the school. Ms. Pelletier from the American Legion is here to present these awards to Landon Tuttle and Navia Singh.
Congratulations, Landon, Navia, and all of the named award recipients. 8th graders, great job. One more round of applause for them. Moving on to our next section of awards, allow me to welcome Ms. Vanelli to the stage to present art awards as we present our Unified Arts Awards. Thank you, Ms. Vanelli.
Good morning. Today I have the privilege of giving out 2 visual art awards. The first art award goes to a student who is a problem solver in the art room. This student always selects projects that are extra challenging, and she puts a lot of effort into them. I know her creativity and her work ethic will bring her great success in life no matter what she does. This award goes to Mateo Nicolai. second art award goes to a student who uses their art to communicate life experience and important messages. This student puts an immense amount of thought into their work and is not afraid to try new ways of creating. This student will be attending the Greater Hartford Academy of Arts next year. This award goes to Daniel Pasima.
Good morning. The PE Award is presented to two middle school students who have excelled in physical education class. This is not intended to be an award to an individual who only excelled as an athlete. The nominee should show evidence in the following criteria: exemplify skill, enthusiasm, cooperation, leadership, demonstrate a willingness to assist others in physical education class, demonstrate a healthy, active lifestyle, be a role model for other students, and demonstrate an understanding that physical activity provides opportunities for enjoyment, challenge, self-expression, and social interaction. This year, Ms. Rin and I are pleased to present our PE Awards to Tyrone Walters and Navia Singh. And now you're all stuck with me again for another one. The Health Award is given to two students who demonstrate an understanding of the standards for health education by exhibiting a physically active lifestyle both during school and outside. Demonstrates responsible personal and social behavior, including sportsmanship, character, civility, and citizenship. Demonstrates leadership and positively influencing their peers, contributing to the school health education program, and demonstrate a value of healthy lifestyle, wellness, and a lifelong learning. This year, Ms. Rin and I are pleased to present our health awards to Lucas Silliman and Angelina Santana.
Good morning. I am presenting this award on behalf of Mr. Williamson, who wishes he could have been here to help present this award for innovation, because this student is very deserving. For he has seen this recipient of this illustrious award come a long way over the past 3 years. Even though he didn't have him in 6th grade science, I did, he has seen him grow and make huge improvements the last 2 years in innovations. This student has pushed himself to come up with great ideas for various projects over the years. This is especially true for his egg drop project this year. He took this project and really over-engineered this design to keep an egg intact from falling from a 100-foot fall off of a drone. I am sure that it would have been a successful drop, but unfortunately it just was a tad too big for the drone to carry. Even though it met all of the constraints given to him at the beginning of the project, he also actively reflected on his design to make the necessary iterations to his design. I really appreciate all his hard work and dedication to the project. It is with pleasure that I present this award to Evan Leduc and wish him well in high school
Evan, congratulations, great job. Moving on from the Unified Arts Award, it is my pleasure to introduce the first of our music presenters, Ms. Sensiver Dan Duran. Ms. S.
Thank you. All right, so in the spirit of growth mindset,
I'm going to announce the Instrumental Music Department Awards reverse card. So I'm going to say the award and the recipient, and then talk about them awkwardly as they come up to the stage. Because I want them to know it's about them. All right, so the first one that I have is the Wind Ensemble Award. The Wind Ensemble Award goes to Daniel Mendez. I gotta talk about that. Daniel is a strong musician and the backbone of the 8th grade band. Though he's probably totally unaware of how epic he is, Daniel manages to balance the delicate line of an 8th grader. He's mature, funny, respectful, silly, intelligent, and well-liked. Congratulations. Okay, my next award is the Orchestra Award, and this goes to Danishka Javeri. She will most likely be surprised by this award, as she is an incredibly humble person. Her quiet grace, composure, and epic violin skills are the reason the orchestra was able to succeed this past year through COVID. Without Danishka's calm strength and resolve to perform, we may not have actually made it to the concert, so congratulations. The Small Ensemble Award goes to Landon Tuttle. There we go. So Landon is another example of the perfect balance of an 8th grader. He is strong, intelligent, empathetic, helpful, athletic, musical, and kind. The greatest attribute of all of his accolades is his kindness and ability to be a good human being. Landon is quick to pick up others in the ensembles, to lead the way, to laugh at his own mistakes, to support others, to get Aiden Paxton to laugh, and to treat all others with compassion and kindness. So congratulations, Landon. Okay, so this is my last one, and then it's Mr. Ferguson. The Most Valuable Player Award is my highest award, and the recipient's name gets to be engraved on a plaque that's hung on the walls outside the main office. So what Mrs. Sommer is talking about is, as you leave here and go to the CAF, there's this wall of all of these plaques. So when we're saying these kids their names are engraved on that's where it is. You walk by it all the time and maybe never notice. The MVP award for the Instrumental Music Department this year goes to Nicholas Burton. Do you want a bag for your trumpet? So Nick started as a trumpet player, but I quickly identified him as someone very capable of learning more. So I convinced him to learn the tuba. So not only did he learn this, but he literally crushed that, like amazing. Nick has taught every other tuba player and baritone player in this room. And without him, the brass quintet would not have succeeded, nor would any of the bands in the past concert. He played in all of them in the back in his quiet way and just kind of helped everybody get through it, and no one even noticed he was there. While he jokes with his peers about being the best trumpet player, Nick actually is a very humble and natural leader. And as I said, this past year, he performed in almost every ensemble we had in the school to help get us through the concert. But what makes Nick the MVP is that he's able to find this precarious balance, like my other award winners, of a middle school boy and a young man, right on the cusp of this. He's able to slough off all the jealous comments that others make and still be true to himself. And as King T'Challa said, the wise build bridges while the foolish build barriers, and we must find a way to look after one another as if we were one single tribe. So, thanks for looking after our tribe, Nick, and congrats.
And continuing along, it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Ferguson to present our Vocal Music Awards.
Hello, everybody. I'm going to introduce both students at the same time. I could have interchanged either of these awards. One is for honors choir and one is for general choir. Both students are incredibly excellent singers with a lot of talent. They're dedicated to their craft, humble in their approach, leaders in their respective classrooms, and incredibly supportive of all of their classmates. Our choirs were immeasurably better because of each of these students. I'd like to thank and congratulate Angeline Santiago and Carmen Vasquez. Thank you.
And here is Ms. Ciccarelli for the Student Council Awards on behalf of Mr. Galatioto.
Hello again. I am here to present for Mr. Galatioto. I got to see the Student Council in full effect every morning on Tuesdays and Thursdays. They were amazing, hard workers, and they really put their mindset together to accomplish tasks. Mr. Galatioto wishes he could have been here to give these two awards himself. The Student Council Award this year goes to two young people who exemplify the following qualities: leadership, engagement, service, and student voice. These WLMS students participated in a number of civic-minded activities and fundraisers, from collecting socks for veterans to raising money for American Heart Association and supporting breast cancer awareness. This year, the goal of the WLMS Student Council was to empower students to become vehicles for positive change in their school community, and to have the student leaders have the responsibility to be positive role models. The two recipients of this award this year truly acted as leaders and role models for our school and community. One of the most important things for any leader is to never let anyone else define who you are, and you define who you are. This year, these two recipients do just that. They are not defined by the actions of anyone. They are strong leaders who have defined themselves with care and poise. This year, the Student Council Awards go to Abigail Bushnick and the Student Council President, Aparna Acharya.
The next set of awards is actually quite remarkable considering everything that's happened this year. In typical years, we stress attendance, we pride ourselves and our students on the ones who are showing up every day. Because of how much has been going on to work against that this year, I am really pleased to announce the Perfect Attendance Awards for the following students who were here every single school day out of 181. Please join me in recognizing 6th grader Justin Senethep for perfect attendance. Along with 3 8th graders here every day, soaking up everything, Peter Ennis, Frank Casal, and Destiny Nixon. Congratulations. Moving on to some general achievement awards, a big deal for some of our 8th graders. The next set of awards is made possible through the United States Department of Education, and I'd like to begin by reading a letter from President Joe Biden. Congratulations on receiving the 2022 President's Education Award. Young leaders like you are why the First Lady and I are more optimistic about the future than ever before. This award is a testament to your hard work, tenacity, and perseverance, especially during these difficult times. You have shown your family, friends, school, and community what you can accomplish, and you should be very proud. You are part of the most gifted and talented generation in our history, and the world is going to need you. Keep studying hard and remember to always lead by example. I have every confidence that you will translate your talents into greater opportunity, happiness, and prosperity for yourself, our nation, and the world. Your future is bright. Keep the faith. Joseph Biden. Our first recipients are recognized for educational excellence. These certificates are given to students with a Habits of Scholarship score through 8 cycles all year of an average of 3.75 out of 4 or higher. These students also demonstrate high motivation, initiative, integrity, and leadership qualities. As your name is called, please come forward to receive your certificate from Ms. Maycomber and Ms. Warren. The 2021-22 Presidential Excellence Gold Awards go to the following students. Audience, please hold your applause until I'm done reading about 10 names. Students, when you hear your names, please come up and receive your award. Congratulations to award winners Aparna Acharya, Nick Burton, Maddie Kushan, Sanjana Good, Abby Gayette, Danishta Javeri, Nate Nadeau, Abby Rockwell, Peyton Smith, and Olivia Souza. Congratulations. Before we present our silver awards for academic achievement, I'd just like to recognize and welcome some very special guests. Thank you guys so much for joining us. It's an honor. Superintendent Parkhurst, thank you for joining us. State Representative Garibay, thank you so much for joining us. Board of Education Chair, Mr. Granulati, thank you for joining us. And finally, Town First Selectman, Mr. Harrington, thank you so much for joining us. It's an honor. Thanks for celebrating with us. And of course, Mr. McGowan sitting in the front. Thanks, sir. Presenting the awards for academic achievement, the silver awards, Ms. Donovan.
All right, the next set of awards are presented for educational achievement, recognizing students for their hard work, their commitment to learning, and their improvement over time. As your name is called, please come forward to receive your certificate from Ms. Warren and Ms. Maycomber. Again, please hold your applause until we call all the names, and then come on up when your name is called. Antonio Ruiz, Derek Serrano, Jimmy Johns Dorsey, Courtney Douglas, Jemiah Fuller, Autumn Golden, Lucas Silliman, Emma Burton, Angeline Santiago, Inuki Wadawedge, Abdul Abdallah, Hannah Pham, Jose Laboy, Siani Diaz, Evan Leduc, Alicia Vavana, Delilah Gaudette, and Lariana Marcandes. With the ACE Awards.
Good morning again, all. I'm speaking on behalf of all of the 8th grade teachers today. Every month we give an award that's called an ACE Award. There's 3 components to the ACE Award. It's an academic award, and that's for achievers of outstanding academic performance. We also have a character award, that's the C. In general, people who are considered to have good character often have traits like integrity, honesty, courage, loyalty, fortitude, and other important virtues that promote good behavior. And then there's the E, and that's the effort award. And that's for someone that is a hard worker and consistently invests time, energy, and mental ability into achieving a goal. So our academic ACE Award winners for the 2021-22 school year go to Aparna Akaria and Michael Lillette. Congratulations, guys. Our character awards for the 2021-2022 school year are awarded to 3 students. Their names are Abigail Gayet, Miguel Lalas, and Navia Singh. Congratulations. And finally, the E for effort. Our 2021-2022 overall achievers in effort for the year go to Peter Annis and Peyton Smith. Congratulations all.
Okay, moving forward, our next phase of awards are given for iReady Growth and iReady Achievement to 6th graders, 7th graders, and 8th graders. Presenting those awards, join me in welcoming Ms. Maycomber.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, this is a first and a last. 6th grade reading growth, we have Bakriti Redney, Maddie Dean, and Elijah Myers. So I'll just add, that indicates that they made the most growth of anybody in the grade. And reading achievement, indicating the higher scores, Ellie Babcock, Leah Kamani, and Aisha Ahmed. In 6th grade math growth, we have Jaden Druin, Isaiah Morales, and Christopher Pirachu. And in 6th grade math achievement, we have Sid Pagidi, Zanaya Reddick, and Mason Silliman. Moving on to seventh grade. Congratulations, sixth graders. Moving on to seventh grade. Seventh grade reading growth. We have Arian Carbu, Cameron Mullaney, and Micah Sadowski. And for reading achievement in seventh grade, we have Aria Gonzalez, Lillian Rosenthal, and Levi Bethel. For seventh grade math growth, we have Juliana Rivera, Arian Carbu, and Catherine Pasima. And for seventh grade math achievement, Ben Babcock, Samira Qureshi, and Samir Rahman. Congratulations, seventh grade. And for eighth grade, and again, these growth indicates the most growth in the year, and achievement indicates the highest score. So eighth grade reading growth, Mateo Nicolay, Olivia Damboy, and Danishta Javeri. And for eighth grade reading achievement, Michael Boulette, Abigail Rockwell, and Angeline Santiago. For eighth grade math growth, we have Hannah Pham, Nicholas Burton, and Dylan Rankin. And for eighth grade math achievement, Sanjana Good, Michael Boulette, and Aparna Achar.
Thank you, Ms. Maycomber, ready at a moment's notice. I really appreciate it. Moving on to our athletic awards, allow me to introduce and please welcome math teacher extraordinaire, athletic director extraordinaire, Mr. Howe.
Good morning, or maybe good afternoon. Okay, let's begin with cross country. This is via Miss Rin. The 2 cross-country award winners started running in 6th grade and have shown great leadership and work ethic for 3 seasons. Our female winner finished her regular season career with a personal best time and also her first place finish. She then went on to compete in the state meet, where she finished 14th out of 240 runners. Our male runner was a consistent top 5 finisher since his 6th grade year, becoming a point-producing machine for the Locks. Congratulations, Abigail Guyette and Tavion Hunt. Okay, next up, soccer. We'll begin with girls soccer. This person showed true leadership on the field during practice and in games. She would do anything to help her team be successful. She is a very talented soccer player, and she's pretty good in the math classroom also. This award goes to Haley Burnett. Next up, boys soccer. This person was a relentless player. He would give it his all every single minute on the field. He was always asking what he can do to be a better player, also helped me get practices ready, and just a great all-around player for the year. Offense, defense. This award goes to Tucker O'Brien. Let's move on to the winter season, girls basketball. This person was instrumental in the success of the team, T-E-A-M, no I in team. She led the team in scoring with 3 games over 20 points. She will be a very nice addition to Mr. No's basketball team at the high school level. This award goes to Shayla Gamage. Next up, boys basketball. This person had a very positive attitude and played excellent defense. As Mr. No knows, defense wins championships. He had 2 key steals in our thrilling double overtime win at Plainville and finished the year with an 11-point, 11-rebound, 2-steal game versus HMTCA. This award goes to William Gallagher. Yeah, Willie. On to spring sports. We got baseball. Mr. Condon and myself would like to present this award. This person did all. He played nearly every position For you baseball historians, I call him Bert Campaneris. You have to look that one up on Google. He showed tremendous leadership throughout the season. As a pitcher, he led the team in strikeouts and also had a minuscule 0.54 earned run average. This award goes to Peter Annis. Next up, girls softball. This person led by example on the field. Also in my math classroom too, I wanted to point that out. She dominated on the mound, recording 80, that's correct, 80 strikeouts, and was a major force on offense and led to a very positive season at 9-1. This award goes to Shayla Gamache.
Okay, two more sports awards, the most special that we have to offer. And again, your names will be memorialized in the main hallway forever, along with the other two, the other award winners throughout our school's history. The first award is the Outstanding Girl Athlete Award. This award is given to the girl in the 8th grade class, considered to be the most outstanding athlete across the board. The recipient, as I mentioned, will receive a plaque, and her name will be inscribed on that plaque that is on display in the main hallway of the school. This year's recipient, I'm sure will not come as a surprise to anyone, Shayla Gamache. The last sports award is the Jimmy Downs Award. This award is presented in memory of a young boy who lost his life at a very early age. Jimmy was considered to be an outstanding young person with much promise. The award is given to an 8th grade boy considered to be an outstanding athlete and an all-around student. The recipient will receive a plaque, and his name will be inscribed on a plaque that is on display in the main hallway of the school. We are pleased, as we are just about every year, that Andrew Koulis, the nephew of Jimmy Downs, could be with us today to present this award. A round of applause for Mr. Koulis, please. This year's recipient of the Jimmy Downs Award, awarded to the 8th grade all-around best boy athlete, is Javion LeBoy. Congratulations, Javion. Once again, a large WLMS round of applause for all of our award winners. Congratulations, everyone. This does conclude our official program. At this time, all 8th graders, including award recipients, hold on. All 8th graders, including award recipients and their families, are invited to join us in the cafeteria for a reception and a little send-off as we wish you well before high school. 8th graders, just remember officially from me, it's been a pleasure working with most of you, mostly all the time. I'm just kidding. All of you, all of the time for 3 years. You guys have been through with us so much, and we wish you nothing but the best at the high school. As we say every year, but it's really meant with you. Come back and visit us anytime. You'll always have a home here. At this point, all 8th grade students and their families, if they are in attendance, please make your way to the cafeteria. Thanks so much and congratulations.